Hi, this is Ken Ferry, and I'd like to invite you to this year's 2018 Farm Journal Corn Soybean College. It will be held in Hayworth, Illinois on July 24th and 25th. The overwhelming response that we received last year from our non-sponsored event, we've chosen to use that format again this year. While a non-sponsored event is more expensive, it allows us to devote all of our time to educational part of the program, so we can dive deeper on each topic. Last year's attendees gave high ratings to the amount of time that was set aside for question and answer. That same format will be used this year. As we said last year, we won't leave till the last question's answered, and that's how we'll work it this year. This year's theme will be management practices to mitigate risk. Control what you can and be able to endure what you can't. Some of you are risk takers, swinging for the fence every time you get up to bat. Others are conservative, too conservative for their ROI. We're going to teach management practices that help you mitigate the risk of being too aggressive or too conservative, to find that happy ground in the middle that brings stability. This year, we're going to take a deeper dive in hybrid characteristics, especially in the area of ear flex. Many farmers talk about how a hybrid flexed up and put on a big ear. One thing we have to realize, hybrids only flex one way, and that is down. They flex down in their ear size. We're going to focus on how they do this. We're going to look at girth versus length, early and late, and depth of kernel. We'll focus on how to learn this about your hybrid and what that does in your hybrid selection. Tying ear flex into other hybrid characteristics such as height and leaf structure is one of the key ways to mitigate risk on your farm, as well as set the stage for the future when we start talking about how we select hybrids for things like multiple hybrid planting. We'll spend some time looking at the perils of making decisions with bad data. Today we have all kinds of data layers flying at us as far as the tools and technology that we have to add more and more resolution to our maps to decide how we're going to manage that field. But when bad data sneaks in, it distorts our resolution and we can make some poor decisions. We need to know how to identify bad data. Increasing profit while decreasing pollution. We're going to have a thorough discussion on sustainability and what that means from the farm gate to Main Street. High yields, clean water. How do we achieve them both? We're going to take an infield look at how to make that call when you should or shouldn't replant. How do we take the emotion out of that call? And then how do we handle that situation after we make that call throughout the rest of the year? We're going to take a deep dive in how a soybean flexes. We're talking about corn flex. We're going to talk about how a soybean flexes and how that's different from corn. And knowing how a soybean flexes, how that changes our management practices throughout the year. This year we are going to blend corn and soybean material together instead of separate days. We're going to blend them together as they fit each topic. This will allow us to be more efficient with our time. The Farm Journal Corn and Soybean College will be held here at Crop Tech Consulting in Hayworth, Illinois. As in the past, the inside sessions are air conditioned. For your comfort, the outside sessions are in the field. We're out there doing the actual infield training. Like always, this is going to be an event jam-packed full of material. To get more information and to register, you can go to croptechinc.com and click on the Corn Soybean tab. We hope to see you all here July 24th and 25th.